Are you dealing with a legal issue you would love to resolve? There is help. Welcome to The Law Show Sacramento, brought to you by TravisBlackLaw.com. Join us to create the best path forward for you. Now, here's your host.
Hi, I'm your host, Kimberly Henry, and I'm here with Travis Black from Travis Black Law. And today we'll be talking with Travis about bankruptcy and, what steps to take and if it's for you. According to the U.S. courts, the state of California alone, the total filings were over 113,000 just for the month of March 2013. So before Travis joins us, just a reminder that if you have questions or require assistance, you can reach Travis at TravisBlackLaw.com. And you can join us on Facebook at Facebook.com/TravisBlackLawShow. Travis, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you.
It is good to talk with you again and get some information that hopefully will be helpful in the face of the scariness of considering bankruptcy. So with all the foreclosures and things going on in the economy right now, when is the right time for an individual to consider bringing in a bankruptcy attorney?
Well, I think it's an individual call. It has a lot to do with your stress. But I think the general answer and what I tell people is that when you get to a point where you just can't see the light anymore, where you are shuffling bills, you're paying with one credit card to pay another credit card, you've got phone calls coming in harassing you, you're scared about people calling you at work and possibly losing your job, at that point in time, you really need help. My suggestion is before it gets there, when you start to see the slide, talk to an attorney.
What can an attorney do? Is there preventative steps that individuals can do with the help of an attorney to protect their property?
Yeah, a lot of times we'll see somebody that has, one or two credit cards that are out of hand. Mm-hmm. And so what we can do is oftentimes we can make a simple phone call to the creditor and say, they would like to set up some type of structured payment. They can't afford the amount that they should pay, but they can pay something on a regular basis. And a lot of times the creditors would rather get something than nothing because they're going to get wiped out if you do file bankruptcy.
So they're pretty willing to work with you then?
Yes.
What about harassing the harassing phone calls from creditors? I've heard that there's some things you can do about that when you're getting phone calls at home or at work, or you just stop answering the phone. How do you stop that?
Well, the problem is the quality of your life just goes, it's terrible at that point in time. And these creditors are, if you've never had one come after you, you have no idea what it's like. But they'll call you, and they say terrible things to you. They're demanding, they're condescending, and it's just horribly annoying. The way you can stop that is if you hire an attorney and you've decided that you're going to file bankruptcy, the attorney can then contact these creditors, and they're not allowed. It's against the law for them to ever call that individual again. The only person they can talk to is the attorney.
So the attorney then kind of relieves the pressure by stepping in as an intermediary.
Oh, absolutely.
Is there ever a case that's too small to consider bankruptcy?
That's a kind of a difficult question to answer. I've seen people that just have one credit, a credit card that's going on, going nuts, or let's say they've had medical treatment and they don't have medical insurance. Mm-hmm. I'm seeing a lot of those kind of cases. And so they've got this huge bill, but it's just one bill. Kimberly, I would just say it's an individual call on that. And again, it's how much stress that person can go on, can accept. I have some clients that could care less about the harassing phone calls. I have others that are petrified. I have some clients that are horribly concerned about losing their job. Mm-hmm. People that have where they work around money, mm-hmm. people that work in the banking industry, any type of financing, anything like that, they often will lose their job if they are having credit problems.
So it would behoove them then to make that phone call and get some advice. And you provide free consultations in your office.
Yes.
And so how would someone take advantage of that?
Well, they call me, or they can go onto my website and fill out a questionnaire, and we can contact them. We talk to them. Sometimes we can take care of the problem over the phone, and it might be like, you're in a lot of trouble, come on in. Or, let me give you some suggestions. This is what you can do. We can handle it.
Can you get a pretty good sense from talking with someone in that initial consultation as to what kind of help they're ultimately going to need?
It depends on how much they know about their finances. I mean, I've seen people that know absolutely nothing. They just stick their head in the sand and they don't know anything. And then it's better for them, we tell them, look, bring all your credit card statements, all your bills, all your checks, everything in. And we have a detailed list, what we'll tell them to bring in. Others are meticulous, and from what they're telling us, we can give them a real good feel at that point.
Excellent. So, again, you can get a free consultation if you're considering bankruptcy or you're wondering if you should consider bankruptcy. I imagine you get calls like that, too. It's just, am I in that place even? And
right.
You can get that free consultation. The website is travisblacklaw.com. And if somebody wanted to call in, what's the phone number they can reach you?
It's 916-962-2896. And let me clarify one other thing.
Sure.
When we say free consultation, that's not just a phone consultation. I mean, we'll sit down and spend an hour or two with them, and I don't charge them for that.
What a fantastic service to really, especially if you're concerned about the cost of an attorney, just being able to come in and sit down and talk and find out what benefits you're going to get from that relationship is a great service. So just to recap, the right time to bring a bankruptcy attorney in is sooner rather than later. Is that what you'd say to sum it up?
Oh, yes. I think we could have cut this interview a lot shorter. Yes, sooner than later. I completely agree with you on that. The longer you wait, the deeper in debt you get.
Right, because the interest piles up and fees and all of that. And then there are preventative steps that you can help them with to protect their property and their situation if they come in early enough.
Yes.
And finally, there's help. I never thought of an attorney-client relationship in this way, but just thinking about the fact that you could step in there and alleviate a lot of the phone calling and the harassment just makes me breathe a sigh of relief, and I'm not even in that situation.
And something else on this, sometimes people, they don't know what to do, and they're so stressed. As soon as you sit them down and you say, I have to tell you, you need to file bankruptcy, there's a big relief because now they know what they need to do. So it's the unknown finances. I can't tell you how much stress I've seen people be under because they just don't understand what to do. As soon as you show them, look, you can do A, B, or C, you can just see it across their face. They just go, oh, okay.
It's a spa in a law office. Total relaxation.
Okay.
we got to keep the mood light when we're talking about bankruptcy.
Yes.
But that's I'm being lighthearted, but I think that what you just pointed out is just that relief is so important. So again, if you wanted to take advantage of the free consultation, visit travisblacklaw.com or call 916-962-2896 to just get the information and start to sort things out and decide what direction you need to take and get a little bit of that relief. Travis, is there anything else we need to know before we wrap things up today?
No, I think you've covered it very well. Thank you.
Thank you. And I hope we'll talk with you again in the very near future. And just if you're enjoying the information that you're receiving here from the Travis Black Law Show, you can follow us at Travis Black Law on Twitter, and you can also join us on Facebook at facebook.com/Travis Black Law Show. Travis, thanks so much, and until next time.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening. To learn more about The Law Show Sacramento and to get access to more great podcasts, visit TravisBlackLaw.com. That's www.TravisBlackLaw.com.